In 1907, a young Italian doctor opened a nursery in one of Rome's worst slums for children who supposedly could not be educated. Very soon, the older children were helping to take care of the school and look after the younger ones. They were transformed from disadvantaged children with a bleak future into independent and self-confident children with a chance for a better life. Maria Montessori had pioneered an approach to education that focused on a child's natural desire and capacity to learn. She recognised that given the right environment and materials, and under the guidance of a watchful, caring teacher, the child's full potential could be realised. A century on, and her message, her insights, and the practical strategies she's passed on have influenced hundreds of thousands of children around the world. Maria Montessori said, "The greatest sign of success for a teacher is to be able to say, 'The children are now working as if I did not exist.'"
For me, this has special meaning. Being a Montessori teacher, I've seen the independence and capability that this gives children, and when I have my own children, it was so important to instill in them the self-respect and the confidence that Montessori gives them.
What makes the Montessori approach so effective is that it's based on a deep understanding of how children learn and develop through making their own choices, trying things out and doing things for themselves. Montessori is a way of life as much as it's a way of education, and it doesn't just start when the child is old enough to go to nursery school. Many Montessori schools have toddler classes for children between 18 months and 3 years. The toddler classroom is simpler and slower paced than the older classrooms, and the child has the time and space she needs to learn how to do things for herself. Soon, "What is it?" becomes, "What can I do with it?" Maria Montessori's insights and approach to child development have had a great influence on education practice throughout the world. The meticulously prepared environment, the carefully designed learning materials, child-sized furniture, and equipment suited to the size of a child's hand are all characteristics of the Montessori approach. Extended periods of learning allow the child uninterrupted time to master simple and practical skills in preparation for progressing to more advanced activities. The role of the teacher as a guide rather than instructor allows the child to choose and explore in an orderly environment, at their own pace, driven by the desire to learn and experience. Many characteristics that have been present in Montessori schools for 100 years have since become commonplace in mainstream classrooms throughout the world. Today's Montessori classroom is based on Maria Montessori's original Casa dei Bambini, or Children's House. It's an environment of calm concentration where you'll find children totally absorbed in activities they've chosen themselves. Children in a Montessori classroom have the freedom to make their own choices from those activities that are within their ability, but discipline, particularly self-discipline, is key to the Montessori approach. The Montessori experience begins from the moment the children arrive in the morning. The mixed age grouping in a Montessori classroom plays a huge part in making the learning environment so successful. Older children love to share their knowledge and are great role models for the younger ones who want to emulate their achievements. Maria Montessori believed that competition in education should only be introduced after the child has gained confidence in using basic skills. This means a child's progress is never compared to the achievements of another child. Never let a child risk failure, she said, until he has a reasonable chance of success. The Montessori method is based on the child's need to learn by doing. When a child is doing something with her hands, she'll concentrate her attention. And concentration is key to learning. Montessori materials are designed with this in mind. They're carefully sequenced so that each activity has a logical process to follow, and they introduce concepts that become increasingly complex as the child progresses. The materials are designed to help children understand where they may have gone wrong and to enable them to work out ways to correct themselves without being told how to do so. In a Montessori classroom, children are free to work where best suited to the activity: at a table, on the floor, making use of the full space of the classroom. Likewise, the teacher isn't rooted to one spot, but rather she goes where her attention is most needed, either presenting a new activity, giving gentle encouragement, or observing a child's progress. The classroom is designed to cover specific core areas of learning: practical life, sensorial, language and literacy, mathematics, cultural, and creative. And bringing the indoors outdoors gives the child an even wider range of experiences. There's a growing demand for Montessori schools to extend into primary education, making possible a natural flow from the foundation years right up to the transition to a secondary school.